Hey guys, Ultimate Toy Collector here. Today we're going to take a look at Hasbro's new 80th anniversary Captain America and Iron Man from the Marvel Legends series. Uh, First, let me thank Litsky PR and Hasbro for sending these out for us to take a look at and review. These come in a regular window style packaging, and the box art is of none other than Alex Ross. So these are some takes on the more classic look and versions of the figures. You have the Alex Ross illustrations on the side of the box, and if you flip it around to the back, you have covers that were designed by Alex Ross. And then you have a brief synopsis of what each figure is. And we're going to crack these open, and we're going to take a look at them. All right, so here we have Captain America and Iron Man out of the package. First, let's take a look at Captain America. So you see you have two alternate hands, technically a third alternate hand, with a shield throwing accessory. So if you take this, you pop off Captain America's hand, and you put this in. It looks like he is chucking his shield. Now we've seen this used on, I think, at least one other figure, possibly two. It's a nice little shield throwing effect. I do like it. Now you can take his hand off, put this hand back on, and you can disconnect it from the shield, like so. So you can have it's a little stiff. Right. So you can have it clip on to Captain America. Obviously, if he has a shield, he's going to want to hold it at one point. So when they announced another Captain America and Iron Man and even Thor, I gotta admit I was not overly enthusiastic about it. But then once I saw Thor and saw Captain America and even Iron Man, especially with the alternate Tony Stark head, I knew I would definitely have to have them. Captain America was probably one of the ones that I ideally was like really surprised that I wanted. The reason being, if you look at all the detailing on the figure, I don't think there's been a Captain America that has had this much detailing since the end of Toy Biz or the beginning of when Hasbro took over. I think it was one of those face-off 2-packs. And I dropped the shield. So the one Captain America from the face-off 2-packs, which was a little bulkier, he had all the detailing. So I think this one definitely is going to replace that. Now, I know I was hearing from a lot of people that there were some issues, some QC issues. As far as this cap, I'm looking. Overall, I don't really see too many QC issues. Paint apps are very clean. Pretty much most of the body. Now, cap has the alternate head, so you can pop that off. And if you're like me and you look, you're going to say, what's the difference? You look at the wings on the side of the head, and that's the difference there. Which style do you prefer? So the hands are very easy to swap on and off. The head as well. Obviously, we just saw that. I'm going to put his shield on his back. So next up is our Iron Man. Iron Man has 3 different heads. He's got 2 armored ones, one without a nose, one with a nose. And let's pop that off. His Tony Stark head. Now the Tony Stark head I really like because I think this is probably one of the first Tony Stark heads that we have that's not Robert Downey Jr. Even though the Robert Downey Jr. head works well because, I mean, let's face it, that is what everybody knows as Iron Man. Now he has a bunch of accessories. These come in like 2 parts. So you can either hook them up to his hands, or you can actually take these apart. I was trying to figure out which was the best way to use these. I'm thinking like this. So you can have him almost in like a hovering position. If you have any flight stands, and you have him doing something with his hands. Or you can just pop these right into there and make it all one piece. However you want to work it, it has several different features or functions, I guess you could say. And take those off. We do have a closed fist hand. That we're able to put on. And just keep one open palmed hand. As far as the articulation on the body, body's very solid. Good range of motion, bicep swivels, double jointed elbows, good articulation of wrists, ab crunch, waist swivels, good leg articulation. Actually, for Iron Man, very good with a thigh cut, double jointed knees. Let's take a look. Do we have a boot cut here? With a boot cut and articulation in the ankles. So very, very articulated. Like I said, the paint app and the sculpting on this is phenomenal. I do like the unmasked head on Tony Stark. And just as far as articulation on Cap, good range of motion, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, wrist articulation, ab crunch, waist swivel, articulation in the legs are good. Got a thigh cut, double jointed knees, and a boot cut as well, and ankle articulation. I think Hasbro did a very good job on both of these figures, especially for somebody like myself who, normally wouldn't be overly enthusiastic about getting another Iron Man or another Captain America or even the Thor. But it's a nice variation. The Iron Man, even though I know kids are buying this, so obviously we can't do that. But it would have been nice to have the drunk Iron Man, maybe with like a little bottle or two, so you could switch up the head on it. overall, I'm very happy with these figures. I like the way they came out. Captain America is the Captain America. That's America's ass right there. And again, thank you, Litsky and Hasbro, for sending these out to us to review. And check us out on YouTube and Facebook, The Ultimate Toy Collector, Cool Dad Pop Culture Reviews, Toy News International. Until next time, guys, happy hunting.